Last night, a new era of basketball may have just arrived as the Wolves slayed the defending champions.
We've got a one-point game with the defending champions at home. The fourth quarter awaits. The 2024 NBA.
It was a hard-fought battle as the Nuggets came out and suffocated the Wolves and had Anthony Edwards on lockdown, holding him to 4 points in the first half.
Shot clock at 6. 3.
But with the support of Cat and the blistering tornado that is Jaden McDaniels, they carried the Wolves until the final quarter, until the chosen one took over.
He gets it off to Reed. Corner, Edwards, aim, shoots.
I have not been to Minnesota in probably 20 years.
Bring gas.
Hey.
Bring gas. Bring gas.
First of all, your body looks phenomenal.
Pause.
What a game. What a game. I witnessed a team get pummeled to the ground in the first half. The Wolves could have pressed charges in the first half, dude. You know what I mean? Like, they could have, at halftime, they could have gone to the freaking police station in freaking Denver. You know what I mean? It was a sight to be seen. I said to myself, did we just witness the arrival of a new cast of Avengers, a superhero team? Like, I saw freaking Anthony Edwards take the Infinity Stone out of Jokic's forehead, dude. In my opinion, resiliency is a huge indicator of a championship team. This team kept getting knocked around in the first half, held to only 39 points in the first half, and they still crawled back into the game. Like, I felt like I was watching a Rocky movie, dude. I felt like I was watching a Rocky movie. The Wolves were down and out, and they were getting stomped by the Serbians. Jokic was out there cooking Rudy Gobert. He was cooking him. He put Rudy in the freaking oven for 60 minutes, dude. He timed it up for 60 minutes. Like, Rudy was in a blender. He was in a blender, dude. Like, Jokic was out there making croissants on the hardwood. It was that bad. But even with that, Anthony Edwards was like, Nicola, I ain't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell.
And just gave him the work in the fourth quarter when it matters the most. Jamal Murray was nowhere to be found in the fourth quarter, dude. Anthony Edwards stepped up and beat the heating pads out of him.
Hey, I had Jamal in handcuffs.
Man, what a savage. But you know what isn't being a savage? Liking and subscribing. So please do so if you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Both Jokic and Murray started off hot to begin with in this game, especially Murray after being a complete no-show in Game 6. Denver's defense was suffocating from the start. They held the Timberwolves to just 19 first quarter points, and to be honest, there was just great defense on Ant-Man throughout the entire game. It seemed like the Nuggets had the plan to keep fouling Gobert, because this man went to the freaking free throw line like 77 times in the first half, dude. But the Wolves just kept hanging around. As a matter of fact, and I'll talk about him later, Karl Anthony Towns pretty much saved the Wolves last night, especially in the first half. This game could have gone in really bad, really lopsided if it wasn't for Karl Anthony Towns. This man came in and was aggressive from the start. He saw that Anthony Edwards was not in any rhythm whatsoever, and he knew that he had to take charge. Meanwhile, on the other hand, KCP, he played a huge role in shutting down Anthony Edwards. He guarded the airness out of this man. This man was on fire. With the combination of KCP and just great overall team defense by the Nuggets, they held the Wolves to 38 points in the first half. Anthony Edwards himself had 4 points in the first half. Meanwhile, Cat had 13. On the other hand, like I said, both Jokic and Murray, especially Murray, started off extremely hot. Murray ended with 24 points in the first half. Meanwhile, Jokic had 13 points and 15 rebounds. in the first half. Jamal Murray came out this game and was just like on fire. He had this energy in him that we didn't see in Game 6. And you know what? As a Denver fan, you would have loved it. You know what I mean? But like, it seemed like this man sat on like 7 heating pads before the game because he played like his ass was on fire. Third quarter hit and Anthony Edwards woke up. He scored 9 in the quarter, but foul trouble started hampering the Wolves, especially in the fourth quarter. Karl Anthony Towns had 5 fouls in the fourth. He barely played in the fourth quarter. They had to bench him, and he only came back when there was like 3 minutes left in the game. But when it mattered the most, Anthony Edwards took over. And Jaden McDaniels, please give Jaden McDaniels his props.
Hand out a game ball for this effort. Who again?
Jaden McDaniels.
Apparently, this game was the biggest halftime comeback in Game 7 history, dude. We witnessed history. Anthony Edwards is a grounded, humble, young little wolf. Yeah, apparently he goes by wolf. He probably howls when he eats dinner. What I love about him is that he doesn't give any excuses. If it's his fault, he'll take the beating of it from the press. And if he knows that he didn't contribute that much that night, he'll call himself out for it. Look, listen to this man after the game. This man was out there giving flowers like he worked at a freaking boutique.
Made all the right plays tonight. Like, once again, he only took 14 shots. He's always super efficient from the field. And he carried us tonight. Big shout out to Big Rue, man. Big Rue hit the turnaround on their ass.
On God's day, too.
I think the plus-minus stuff is trash because Nas, when Cat got his 5th foul, Nas came in and he played great defense on Jokic.
Like, I love this man. You got me. You got me questioning my freaking self. Like, whoo.
Pause.
Anthony Edwards, king. Please don't ever change. Be yourself. Like, please don't ever be like these habitual bidet users in the NBA. I can't. This guy is a model example for the next generation of players. He has that competitive drive in him that this NBA current landscape lacks. And I freaking love this guy, dude. I'm gonna stop glazing him because you know what?
Pause.
But I want to end this with an apology to Cats. Cue the music. A little bit closer. Closer. Cat, I have dug your name through the pits of hell. Any chance I've had, I've ripped you to shreds. The powerless forward. I'm sorry. Last night you showed me that you are not no freaking Pomeranian. You're a Mastiff. This man saw his team drowning and he stepped up, got the ball in his hand, actually tried backing down these players. You saw the putback dunk. This man was critical. If this man continues this play, heavy favorites to win the chip. I think we have a championship team in our hands, y'all. Championship caliber team. While I do think very highly of the Mavericks, I think the Mavericks are in some special kind of role themselves. This team right now, they have the best defense in the NBA. And defense wins championships. But you know what? I'm going to stop glazing them because I feel like I have bad luck and I might give it to them, dude. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Do you guys agree with my take that a new super team has just arrived in the NBA? I think so. I think with the way this roster is constructed, the only thing that is holding them down is Mike Conley's age. But other than that, I think this team can go deep for the foreseeable future, honestly. Anthony Edwards is only 22 years old. This team's going to get bigger and better. Do let me know in the comments. I truly think this, but you know what? I could be wrong. Until next report, until next video, see y'all.
Question, man. The season's over. That's what's hard.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.